Shall we?
Sure, we shall.
Shall we?
Press on, even if it kills
costs us our lives.
even if it costs us our sanity.
Our Santa Claus
Yeah.
sanctity.
Costs us everything.
Probably going to cost our sanctity.
Yep. So chapter 2, good chapter, easily one of the top 2 chapters so far. So she ends up in the room with Hawke, who's the guy who's just waiting for her in there, even though the seer said there was no one there. So she's wearing someone else's clothes. He mistakes her for someone else, and she just sits there, stands there, doesn't say anything for she doesn't say anything at all. Oh, until the
end of the chapter.
Yeah, and then eventually they start making out, and he realizes, oh, this is a different person. And then she finally says, oh yeah, by the way, I'm not the person who you thought I was, and then so that's a little, that's something. But apparently, she was good at it or something, so he's kind of just messing around with her. He makes fun of her a lot. She's kind of pretty socially inept this whole time. This whole conversation is basically just one giant disaster, which I'm really excited to talk about, of course. She has a ton of internal monologue, and then someone knocks at the door, and Hawke has to leave. And that's an entire chapter, by the way. It's a whole chapter. So
you can really bookmark it and find it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think you had a theory.
Yeah, so I have developed a theory about this book. So, kind of goes back to this lady she met, who knew who she was. She thinks she might be a dissenter and a seer. Never really explains the seer part, just oh, maybe this, and then, just nothing. But anyway, that's not important for the theory. So, I think, yes, I believe the dissenter thing is real, right? Also, Hawke Flynn, I think, is also a dissenter. And this lady knew she was up there and sent her to him for a reason, okay? So these dissenters, they hate the ascended, they hate the king, all that they stand for, as anti-government things usually do. So, and since, so she sent him to Hawke, because their plan is to take the maiden and then just, ruin her. And ruin her. Yeah, ruin her, I guess. They're ruining the maiden. Because she is no longer pure. That is their goal, right? And so, they're not going to tell anybody, though, until after she is ascended. Because then they can be listen, this whole system is garbage, because your maiden wasn't pure. Here's our evidence. This is just shit. It's garbage. So, yeah, that's how they're kind of
in universe.
Yeah, in universe, and the book a little bit as well. But so in universe, they're going to be listen, this is what we did. Just proving the system is wrong. The king and the ascended aren't special at all. They lied to you about the maiden. This is all the stuff they're lying about, and that's how they're going to gain backing to kind of overthrow the system. And they're using Hawke Flynn because they know
he's a home.
You can't resist Hawke Flynn.
No one can resist Hawke Flynn.
His name's Hawke Flynn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my theory, that this is all a dissenter plot to
discredit
make the maiden impure and discredit the ascended and the higher-up society that's so special.
So remind me, do the dissenters, are they working with the Dark One?
That's right, yes. Yeah. They work for the Dark One.
The Prince.
Who is, I guess, the Prince,
or something.
Yeah,
claims to be Prince.
Yeah. And whatever that means, but
I feel like from a PR perspective, wouldn't you want to be known as a prince instead of the Dark One?
Look at me, I'm the rightful ruler, but Dark One sounds cooler, I guess. Yeah, that's my whole theory. They're dissenters, and this is how they're going to overtake the government. by letting Hawke Flynn have some fun with the maiden.
Interesting.
I like that theory.
But it would have to be a good book for it to be right, so who knows?
I really hope that it's a good theory. I think. I hope that's what happens. I would actually forgive all of the trespasses that my eyes had to endure.
I don't know about all of it, but
no, for just this chapter, not the whole book. Like I would forgive all the trespasses of these
of chapter 2,
13 pages, if that's the ending, if that's the plan. But great plan, honestly, that would be good storybook.
Yeah.
Good writing. Hawke Flynn, he's a cool guy. His name is Hawke, so obviously, they describe him like a cat the whole chapter. So maybe
like
a little bit of a miss. Yep. Yep.
So shouldn't he be like Cat Flynn?
So it says he had the same inherent predatory gaze and fluidity that belonged to the large gray cave cats that normally roam the wastelands. So
yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
I don't know why they named him Hawke if they're going to immediately start comparing him to a cat, but
maybe they don't know what birds are.
I mean, Hawke.
I mean, Hawke is a predator, a cat's a predator, I guess. Yeah, a bit of a stretch, but
Yeah, it is, and so I don't accept it. Yeah, it's not that good. Yep. So what I have written is the hero arrives, but he's a cat, I guess, but his name is Hawke. So he's a very complicated character from the beginning.
I think how much they describe what he looks like very much helps the theory of who can resist Hawke Flynn.
Yeah.
With his cold amber eyes.
That would
cold
also,
sunny eyes, yeah.
That would also explain why the fact that she's just wearing a cloak and he's like, oh, you're this lady that I've known. And
yeah. Oh, that I guess there's another part of the theory I forgot. In the room, she notices that there's 2 glasses in there, as if someone was in there with Hawke beforehand. So I think it was this other lady, and they were making their plan. She she was like, "Hey, I saw her in here today. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna find a way to send her up to you. Be ready for that." And they had their little planning meeting beforehand.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah,
because
could be.
Yeah,
could be.
I think he just kind of explains it away as, "Oh, I had a buddy up here" or something.
But then why did he just like leave suddenly at the end of the chapter?
Oh, one of the guard friends knocked and is like, the envoy is coming. And obviously, like, this book, no idea what the envoy is. Like,
it isn't going to explain it either.
Yeah, it's not going to come up. It's cool. So maybe it'll come up, like, later, 13, 14 chapters later when everyone's forgotten about it and it's never been mentioned again. But
and like, oh, look, there's Hawke Flynn. He must be done with the envoy. And that's all you hear about it.
Yeah. Maybe it's Dissenters and that guy's in on it.
Yeah.
Could be.
But he does tell her to stay here, I'll be back.
Yeah.
That's fair. He doesn't. Which is probably the only smart thing she's ever done.
Oh yeah, she does very many silly things in this chapter. Yeah, she hasn't had her moment. The book implies that she's had her moments. Obviously, those have happened off screen because she hasn't had any in the book until the end when she's like, I'm going to leave.
I lied to him. I'm just leaving. And I was like, yeah, that's the only good thing you've ever done. But I guess, is Victor gone at this point, or is she just kind of like, hope he doesn't see her?
Yeah. Well, he's busy.
I mean, I actually think, so the whole romantic scene stretches more than one chapter. Like chapter 3, we're still in this, and I like why, but
I guess it knows what it is.
For a bit of a spoiler, yeah, like they're up there long enough that she avoids Victor, so mission accomplished and all that. But yeah, Hawke Flynn is described in some interesting ways. It says his mouth is very well formed, so that's definitely something that I like to look for as far as attraction.
Like well-formed mouth.
A well-formed mouth, yeah.
As opposed to like
skew, I guess.
Well, like a genetic deformity. Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty standard, I feel like.
It's just a mouth, like, well-formed.
Don't even know what that means.
Yeah, that's...
I guess another thing.
So I'm just picturing like the Giga Chad meme.
Yeah.
Or have you ever heard of Mike O'Hearn?
Who?
Mike O'Hearn, you know, the baby don't hurt me memes?
Oh,
He's got that big jack guy. It's kind of who I'm picturing is Hawke Flynn. And then I guess another thing, we talked about how, I think in the first chapter, the whole I could be anybody tonight and how stupid that is. She states that, and then I believe it's in one of these two chapters, she's like, I'm nobody. So like, she can be anybody and you choose to be nobody.
Yeah, I had a few things written down about that. I think we should turn there. It was a great part. Hopefully, I could find where it is. Okay, so he's like teasing her, calling her princess and whatever, and she's like, "Oh, you shouldn't call me that. Then what should I call you? A name, perhaps? I'm no one. No one.
Quick thinking right there.
Oh, you didn't even come here
With a fake name.
with a fake name. I have written in all caps, "You're an idiot." So,
I mean, that's just like summary of the book so far.
and later in the same page, she says, "I'm not a girl." So she's just got these high IQ moments throughout this whole interaction.
Like, is there more context to that? Because it could be like, I'm not a girl, as in,
I'm a woman.
yeah, as in I'm an adult. But
Which if she has to point that out, it makes me wonder about what Hawke Flynn's into.
Yeah, a little bit uncomfortable there. I mean, Hawke Flynn, yeah.
Like I said, I just see Michael Hurd when I think of Hawke Flynn.
Yeah. Hawke Flynn, he is super creepy throughout this whole chapter.
But that's okay because he's hot.
Yeah, he is hot, so that forgives him, I suppose. He also calls her Sweetling. So, I don't know how he gets all these women, but
start using that. Yeah.
He says, "It's only been a few days, Sweetling." This is when he thinks she's a different
Yeah,
woman.
I think she's Bridget, I think.
Britta.
Oh, Britta's a freak, by the way. Britta is a freak, confirmed. She's super, yeah. We don't need to talk about it that much more, but yeah, the person she's impersonating unintentionally is
a bit of a freak.
Yeah, I'm still lost on that. Like, how do you not know who someone is just because they're wearing like
it's
cloak?
about the same height.
It's her cloak too. So I think it mentions that she stole it from Britta. So maybe Britta's in on the whole dissenter thing. Knew she sneaks out and left the cloak out for her to
the
take.
conspiracy's getting deep now.
That's right. All of them are here.
Everyone in the establishment.
Yeah.
Okay, but when Hawke met Britta a few days ago, she probably wasn't wearing a mask. Maybe she was.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
But it's got to be at least a different mask. So now that I think about it, how would that even work?
Like,
I mean, if you were wearing a mask, I'd be able to tell who you are.
A domino mask. Yeah, yeah. Well, we talked about giving some like license on that because like superheroes, you know. But
she's not a superhero, so to her people, I guess maybe she kind of is. But
I don't really know what she is besides no one really sees her, or allowed to see her, or touch her, or something weird like that.
Well, what she is schizophrenic because later in the chapter, the voices in her head yell at her for like a full page. So
yeah,
it's never good. Never a good sign.
Do your voices not do that?
yeah, mine do.
The ones in my head,
Yeah.
they're usually pretty nice to me.
Oh, okay.
But,
I envy you.
oh yeah, and it's like after all of this time, like a full 10 minutes, he finally asks who she is. So
you don't care if you're gonna sin who you're with.
Yep. It's Hawke Flynn. He can get anyone.
Exactly.
I just love that, like, her thought process is, I'm just gonna go along with it. You know, it's wrong to do, but I'm just gonna go along with
I'm
it.
not supposed to be doing this in the main, but I don't care.
It's Hawke Flynn. It's okay, like...
Who she's met, like, in passing one or two times.
And it doesn't say something about how she, like, watches him sometimes while he's training or something?
Yeah, he's creepy. They're all creepy. She's creepy. I think what it says is her gaze was fixed on Hawke's sweat-slick arms. So, like, he's real sweaty, the arms are getting, they're starting to stink, they smell bad, and, that's pretty hot, I guess.
Well, if this is, like, more medieval, he might only take a bath, like, once a week, so...
They have electricity.
Oh, that's true.
Probably have water heaters, too.
Maybe some running water. I forgot about the electricity, honestly.
Yeah, I forget about the electricity all the time.
I think it just, like, randomly mentions it. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They have that.
And then later, in the same thing, it's like now they're using torch sconces, so...
Maybe it's written by AI. And that's why there's so much difference.
Quick, count their fingers.
Put this through, like, a AI detector, see what comes up.
She did put out, like, 4 books the same year, so...
Just working quick.
Yeah, I mean...
It's a full-time job, so... Yeah, this entire interaction just ends up being a complete disaster. They have, like, the worst flirting ever for, like, 2 full pages where it's like, I'm going to call you princess for no reason. And she's like, don't do that, but I will. Don't do that, but I will. Don't do that, but I will. And I'm like, what?
I like how they get, like, 4 words out between the 2 of them on each exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Some high-quality stuff. I mean, Hawke Flynn ain't there to conversate.
No, he ain't.
Fair.
He is not there to conversate. I mean, it's so funny, too, that his excuse for the, wine on the table is like, it's just one of my bros.
One of my work
buddies. It's like,
you're not...
Some, like, champagne vintage.
That makes it kind of worse.
I guess there's more add-on to my theory that's growing is, why are you just sitting in a place like this in a room all by yourself?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's clearly not. But, I mean, she's worried that she's the side chick or something, I guess. I don't know.
Doesn't even know who she is, so why is it better?
Yeah.
They're gonna break Hawke Flynn's heart when you don't come back. He's gonna go down from 8.1 to 8 lovers. So
poor guy.
Yeah,
poor guy.
It's hard out there being a guard. I mean, actually, they die all the time apparently.
Yeah.
So
unless you're Hawke Flynn.
Oh, they bring Finley back up.
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah.
For like a line or two. Yeah, I remember that.
She's like, I wonder if Hawke knew Finley.
After they spent a whole chapter and a half talking about their, like, 2 kisses, they talk about the guy who died, who was apparently a major plot point.
Yeah, I want more about Finley episode.
Yeah. There's a bit of a bait and switch where I thought there was going to be some, like, action and he died in some sort of epic battle, and then they just never talk about it.
Oh, yeah, he died.
But we're not.
I mean, the opening line was what? They found Finley in the blood forest dead or something.
Yeah.
That's just so unrepresentative of what the rest of the book has been so far. It's very disappointing. It genuinely makes me unhappy. Later in the chapter, he's obviously still teasing her in a like weird way that wouldn't work on any human, but because she's the maiden, it works, I guess.
She's starved for attention.
Yeah,
apparently.
I mean, maybe not attention, just like someone to
affection.
care about her.
Yeah.
But
easily manipulated by the center.
Once again, she talks about her prowess in combat, which at this point I genuinely think just doesn't exist.
X'd out.
Yeah, I mean,
she does have a knife, I guess.
Yeah, like she should have at least pretended to defend herself from this unseen assailant.
Doesn't something like happen where he like finds her dagger or something, and then they just kind of ignore it? She's like, "Oh, you have a dagger? What's that for?" And like,
yeah, well,
that might be chapter 3.
I think it might be chapter 3. I think he assumes that she can't use it, and he's probably right. So,
Yeah, she says something about knowing how to use a man's weight against them, and I think there are fighting styles that are supposed to give advantage to the lighter person, but I don't really think they're that effective. Granted, I'm not a fighter. I don't know anything about fighting, but it just doesn't make much sense to me. Because if you've got a strength advantage to such a degree, you're also going to be, like, fluid and light on your movements, So
I guess with that, I think maybe it's like someone larger's running at you, charging them, and you just like use their momentum to throw them or something.
Yeah,
instead of relying on your strength.
They're like they're like right on each other. So
and if they're running at you, they're not just going to let you grab them and kind of like Mr. Miyagi them over your head or something. They're going to like grab you.
Yeah.
Well, and she mentions this.
Like I said, I don't know anything about fighting though, so
yeah, I don't either.
She mentions this later in the chapter about how she knows how to do that, but then I can count 3 separate times where it says she's unable to get him off her, even though she's trying. So, just very inconsistent.
But subconsciously, she's not trying. That's the only reason.
That's what it is. She could easily do it totally, 100%, if she wanted to, but she doesn't want to.
Not really.
So she
not
thinks she
do it.
does, but she doesn't actually, because it's Hawke Flynn.
She's here for the experience.
Yes, she is. Oh, yeah. They also do that thing that I hate where they bring up a random character and they don't explain anything about the character or the backstory. His name's Pence.
Yeah,
do you guys even remember that guy existed? No. Exactly. Like, oh, did Pence send you? It's like, who's that?
Pence?
Yeah. Like, that means nothing to us, the reader, or apparently her, the person, so why are you telling us?
Just some guy, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that was the guy in the room before. The bro.
Pence, maybe Pence is just like his pimp, the pimp he works with or something.
Yeah.
Pimp's got it. Yeah, his pimp who has the women. Pimp's the pimp.
Pence the pimp. 10 pence.
The other thing I find super funny is towards the end of the chapter, so we kind of glossed over it, but she stands paralyzed, like she's got decision paralysis, or she's like really scared of the situation. Honestly, that part, semi-understandable.
Also, I feel that also shows she doesn't really have fighting experience or anything like that, because
it's fight or
you should be able to make a decision if you know.
If you train.
Like, even if you haven't been in like a real fighting situation, if you train,
you should have like half automatic.
Especially if it's not like some big bloody battle or something. You should.
Also, like, so this is off topic. I've heard that phrase a lot lately, decision paralysis, and I always thought it was analysis paralysis. Why am I just like off in the night here?
I think analysis paralysis definitely sounds more snappy. I like that more, but I didn't think of it at the time, so that's why I didn't say it.
Okay, I've just heard that phrase a lot lately. And I'm like, Mandela effect.
It's there's a lot of video games that people have been playing lately, like Baldur's Gate 3, that have so many decisions that you can make, and that's mostly where I've been hearing the term. But anyway, so she's got this analysis paralysis and such. She's just standing there in complete silence, motionless, while this guy just like approaches her, essentially just kidnaps her and throws her on the bed.
He does not get consent.
No, he definitely doesn't. Yeah,
it's implied.
I mean, so if he could read her mind, maybe it's implied consent, but
she's just kind of standing
from his point of view, she walks into his room, and so he grabs her and throws her on the bed, and then tackles her and starts making out with her. Well, so obviously,
I mean, if it's Britta, that's why she's there.
Right. He thinks it's Britta,
which I don't buy.
It wouldn't hold up in court.
Most of this wouldn't hold up in court. They probably don't even have a court.
Yeah, they do. They have a king and a queen. They gotta have a court.
Oh, yeah, maybe like a royal court, not like a judicial system. That would be way too fleshed out, I think.
And where maybe it's just he's Hawke Flynn, so of course he has consent always.
That's a dangerous line of thinking. It's a line of thinking I've heard from some people that have got them in trouble before. But
yeah, that's not my line of thinking.
I think my next D&D character is going to be named Hawke Flynn.
oh, he'd be great for a one shot. I don't know if I could stand him over a whole campaign, or even a 2-shot, but maybe a 1-shot or a half
I'll be
shot.
Poppy. He'd be Hawke Flynn.
Oh yeah, they finally mentioned her name at some point in this chapter.
At the end of the first chapter.
But yeah, they brought it up for a second time.
And it kills me, and this is totally just a nitpick, but it was like, they're smoking Poppy, and then she's like, and that's my name, Poppy.
I want to be associated with opium. I am methamphetamines. Isn't her real name like Penelope, but it's spelled really weird?
It's all the
like
names here
Penelope.
Yeah. They're all spelled weird.
odd.
I think we talked about that last time too.
Yeah, we don't need to tread over it again.
It continues in this chapter. It's going to be a common thing, I assume, throughout the whole. But how do they spell Hawke? Do they spell it normally?
Hawke.
No. Why is there an E?
Why not?
I guess you could do it because it's like not a hawk and a human. Yeah,
it's because he's not a hawk; he's a cat.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Amazing.
That's why they have the E.
Hawk's cat.
Oh yeah, about your consent, it did say silence wasn't a denial or agreement, but my stomach dipped again. Of course, she didn't say that out loud.
Yeah,
so.
I still don't think that's holding up in court or anything.
No, definitely not. But
you need verbal
consent. Oh yeah,
maybe it's consent was given at the door, but that doesn't hold up either.
She was lured into this door under false pretenses
by the dissenters.
Yeah.
So my cousin just became a lawyer. Should we get him in on an episode?
Maybe we could get his opinion and insert it here.
Yeah, there you go. His opinion on if Hawke Flynn would be put away, which I'm assuming he would.
Is a guy or a girl
attacks this woman as she shows up.
He. I don't know if I could, in good conscience, have him read this. Yeah. Maybe we could just describe the situation.
I don't think he could. I don't think he would handle it.
Yeah, I don't think I could.
I would want to do that too. Yeah. Actually, I think he'll watch our videos. I need to send them to him.
Oh, you should. Yeah. Shout out to you if you're watching right now.
Yeah, Balin.
Oh yeah. So later, she's like one of the first things she says after being caught out is like, maybe I just came here for conversation, which I just think is so funny. After she stood there saying nothing for like 5 minutes,
I didn't even register that. I think at this point my brain was just like, just get through it. It'll be okay.
Yeah. Oh, and at least the whole next chapter isn't all this scene, but like half of the next chapter is a continuation of this scene.
Yeah.
Which I don't really know how much more I have to say about chapter 2.
Yeah, I think we've kind of covered most of it.
So
good chapter.
Great chapter.
Top 2.